Hi, I'm Marius and welcome back to a brand new Narwhal Entertainment Let's Play. As you can tell by the intro screen right here, it's Knights of the Temple 2, sequel to Knights of the Temple 1, Infernal Crusade. Let's see if we can get some music going here. Apparently there's just no music on the screen. Anyway, tutorial, not that interesting. Might play it as on the last video. I played it myself, I know how to play it. Just going to jump right into the new game. Going to play on Squire, because this game is hard. And Burka. Bietka. Candles. It's not by Starbreeze, sadly. It's by Cauldron.
Centuries of violence and corruption
There's
have
Paul.
sown a bitter harvest across the world.
All in attack.
Wars are raging and spilling the blood of the righteous and innocent. Faith is perverted by the schemes of politicians, priests, and criminals.
Got a controller
I
here.
can feel it. The storm. It is coming. Here, in the monastery of Burka, in tomes long forgotten, I have found the way. The way to stop the darkness from coming into our world.
They look much the same, little older.
20 years ago,
Look
I
20 years
closed one
older.
of the gates of hell. Thereafter, I was haunted by visions, by signs which I did not understand. Traveling from land to land, seeking answers to questions I did not know. The heart of the woman I once loved was corrupted by evil. One of the hell demons has taken her innocent soul and has made her body a vessel for his perverted essence. But for this purpose, I need to find 3 artifacts from the time before the birth of our Lord. The eye will show me the location of the gate.
Shiny.
The weapon will break the seal guarding it.
Fiery scimitar.
And the key will close what should never be open.
Okay.
The time has come. The battle for our world is about to begin.
I like how we still have the armor we unlocked by the end of the last game. Well, we have most of it. Showing that this is the Harbor of Sirmium, Siege of Yelga, Ursa Port. Start with the Harbor of Sirmium. Showing that this is a sequel, and we are still we are as strong as we were when we left. That was a dead fish, I think. It looks so nice. Such a nice looking game now. Never played this. Knights of the Temple wasn't blind, but this is blind. Oh, we got a crossbow and a shield. Finally, we have a shield. During my stay in the monastery of Burka, I discovered that one of the artifacts I needed was hidden somewhere in this region. The eye is a remnant from the ancient time with a history unknown to the human mind. Legends about its power are well known, which is the only way I can find the true location of the first gate. It was hard to find the city, cursed by dark magic, hidden from the sight of the rest of the world. I must reveal its secret. Why can't I move? Okay. Why can't I move? Egg. Sorry for technical difficulties. There we go. Well, that's what happens when you record live. Treasure chest.
Interesting.
I got a map. Oh, this is not good. Blind man? Ancestor... Is it an Ancestor Moth Priest? Painted antidote. Hello, are you guys okay? You can jump now, by the way. That does not bode well, personally. We look bigger and better armored than we were. Not quite as badass as we were at the end of the last game, but we're more badass than we were at the start of the last game. If that makes any sense, I'm just looking for stuff to say. Shield's an improvement. We have got our one-handed sword. Got a crossbow, which we're not going to use because that would be very bad. We've got a heavy sword. That's a two-handed sword. Let's see what else we got. Light sword, simple and effective weapon. Cross shield. Shield used only by the knights of the temple. Light, excellent protection in close combat, and a good defense against enemy bowmen. Heavy sword. Mighty two-handed sword often used by knights in close combat fights. Crossbow, a wooden crossbow. Torch, an ordinary torch. Going to use our one-handed sword in our shield.
We are all doomed.
Of course we are.
We are all doomed.
Lovely. Doom is good. You're not that helpful. Been playing Dark Messiah of Might and Magic as a game just for fun. Oh, obviously, right. That's something else I gotta pop into the menu to fix. There we go. Do we get to fight something yet?
Gods have abandoned us.
There's only one god, ma'am, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that. We are your friends. Even if your clothes are strange, we will help you. Just come closer. We will advise you if that's possible. Can you tell me something about this place? The first settlers arrived here in the time of the great Emperor Hadrian. He built a wall here to keep the filthy barbarians outside its limits. But we have not heard from the Empire for a long time. Oh, he's a Roman. Don't want to kill him.
Gods have abandoned us.
Two other lines of... I was mistaken. So long.
Gods.
Who are you? You don't look like someone who should be approached without... Yeah, he's not really that interesting to talk to. Though we know this is still in Rome. This place is still under the impression it's Rome. Is there something to fight in here?
Be hailed, stranger.
Hail. Who are you? My name is Caspius, and this is my house, therefore I will be asking the questions. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not going to go with the ruin answers, because we are a lawful good. We're technically a paladin. Your first question should be about this sword of mine. With it I will cut the rotten heart out of your body. No. Excuse my impoliteness. Well, ask. I have no questions for you. Now get lost. So, you said you were asking the questions, but you have no questions. I don't get you. Oi. I mean, really, how high can you expect to jump in full armor? Eh. The streets of Sirmium. That's an explosion.
You look strange.
So do you. Fires. I think there's a plague here, is what I'm getting. Ooh, they're armed. Yeah, there's a plague. Lovely.
We are all doomed.
Oh, good. I keep wanting this AC/DC song "Hell's Bells" to start up with that big bell sound that they keep doing. Can't talk to him. There's a door here. Let's see what's in here. Is this someone's house? Okay, we don't have to fight giant rats. That's a good thing.
Interesting.
Herbal wine.
Maybe I can use
Healing
it.
salve. Oh, 1,000 gold. Nice. I don't know if that was a lawful good thing to do, but the house looked infested with rats, so... Is it a crime to steal from rats? It looked like they owned the house. Huh. Ooh, treasure chest.
Interesting.
And now it is healing salve. Just watch me call it healing ointment the whole time. I need a clear direction of where to go. I'm lost. I'm confused. He looks important.
Welcome to my town, stranger. And from now on, it's yours, too.
Marius. We'll start with, who are you? Who are you? My name is Marius, and I am the town magistrate. I rule over everyone's worldly affairs and take care of the safety of the town's inhabitants. My name is Paul Dirac. I can see that the town has been stricken with some sickness. What happened? The thing I warned my fellow citizens against for several years. The local inhabitants can serve only as slaves. Close contact with them can be lethal for a civilized man. Only the gods know from what swamp these dirty cowards brought their filthy, hideous disease. I don't like this guy. How long has it been going on like this? The illness has been trying to get us on our knees for 5 years, but the spirit of the Roman citizen is not easily broken. I've heard that there could be some connection with the artifact hidden in the local temple. Who told you? Speak quickly. My source is not important. So it is true? Whether it's true or not, stranger, does not concern you. And now, tell me immediately, who told you such a rubbish? As I said, it's not important, and I have not come here from afar to quarrel with you. See what else?
Welcome to my town.
By the way, what did you mean from now on it's yours too? There's no way out of this city. The curse that fell upon us causes everyone who enters the town to be damned. Curse? Yes. Several years ago, a lonely druid came into the city. He stabbed himself with a sacrificial knife and proclaimed a curse that, with his blood, permeated in every foundation of our town. And then came... What happened? A dreadful storm. Whose intensity escapes even the memory of the oldest ones. The lightning was killing people in the streets, the raging sea destroyed all ships in the harbor, and we were imprisoned and no one since has left the city alive. We have absolutely no contact with the surrounding world. No, whoever tries to leave the city falls prey to sharks or mysterious flashes of light that kill every daring man on the spot. Well, there might be one possibility, but... Rumor has it that only the strength of the eye can overcome the curse, and that whoever wears the eye could leave the city. But Rubius Marius, the main priest, will not let it go easily. The eye is the source of his power, his strength. Thank you, Marius, but now I really have to go. I wonder if there's any goodies we can find in this man's house. That's a bust of some Roman emperor, I think. Tibi gratas agimus quod nil fumas. I don't read Latin, unfortunately. I want to, but I can't yet. We've been over that. Ooh. This feels much better with the controller as opposed to the mouse and to the just keyboard I was using in the last one. Or the mouse and keyboard for Enclave. So, gotta find this temple. Yeah, we got a map, didn't we? Did it not take my control settings? Okay, there we go. Caspius and...
Duty calls.
Who's this fella?
Come closer and buy.
My name is Paul Durac. Who are you?
My name is Epimachus, and I am a local merchant. My offering is not very extensive, but the goods are of the highest quality.
A merchant in this city? I thought that no one could leave it. How'd you get your supplies?
It is true that since the epidemic broke out, it's been hard getting supplies, but a good merchant always finds a way.
Well, that sounds interesting. Perhaps you know a way to get out of here.
Don't take me wrong, stranger. Nothing I sell comes from smuggling. The Empire has forgotten about us and the local inhabitants avoid us. My supplies, however, come from other sources.
These are?
Absolutely secret. Do your shopping and leave. I have no time for you.
Come closer and buy.
Do you have some work for me?
Well, for such a strong man, there will always be work. Your muscles will do good.
I'm glad to hear that. How can I help you?
Caspius, one of my customers, refuses to pay his debts. He owes me almost 1,000 sesterces. Find him and persuade him to pay. He lives in the harbor quarter in one of the abandoned houses. How you squeeze the money out of him is your business.
Lovely. Now, where did we see Caspius? What's in here, actually? Ooh, this is an alchemy shop. Let's talk to Alchemist Man.
Welcome to my dwelling, stranger.
Who are you? My name is Tropius, and I am a local healer. My job is to appease the pain and suffering of people here. As a doctor, you'll sure be able to tell me more about the illness that has stricken the city.
I've been working in the service of the Empire for more than 30 years. I've never encountered such a mysterious and diabolical disease. It's a curse on this place.
How can a disease be diabolical? Paul, last game we fought a freaking epidemic of people turning into demon murderer monsters. How do you think a disease can be diabolical? This is not a question you should be asking.
It chooses its victims.
What?
It targets certain victims. Only those who have Roman blood running in their veins die. During the 12 years of the epidemic, only Romans have been dying. The disease seems to avoid those of non-Roman origin. We Romans have been falling like flies.
Do you have any suspicion why that is?
Well, I do have my suspicions. What I'm about to tell you must be kept in the strictest of confidence.
This illness broke out shortly after the desecration of the sacred grove of the local druids. The order destroyed the druid shrine, and all who resisted, even women and children, were killed. Rumor has it that Eurebius took some magical artifact from them. And then, nothing happened for several months. But it was just the calm before the storm. In the dark druid caves in the north, the most powerful members of their clans gathered to prepare revenge on the city. They knew their strength would be of no use, therefore. If their strength was useless, what did they do? Paul, let him finish. They used their wits instead. They could have leveled the city had they called their tribes from the highlands. But they knew that destroying the city would only provoke Caesar's anger. And our invincible legions would soon appear on these shores. They decided to take revenge another way. They invoked dreadful magic, caused with the death of one in their circle. He sacrificed his life to destroy ours. A dreadful revenge for a dreadful crime. I don't really want to buy anything from him, so let's get on with our quest, which is apparently to collect money from Caspius, I suppose. This is no job for a knight. I'm a knight, goddammit. Here to do good. Not collect debts. Onward to Caspius. Here, he should be in here. Hey, Caspius, I got you owe me some money.
Be hailed, stranger.
I was sent to you by Epimachus. You owe him money.
Owe him money? I don't know of any debt. Epimachus must be mistaken.
I don't think he has so many customers that he mistakes one for another. He says you owe him 1,000 sesterces, which he wants back now.
So much money in such a poor house? Just have a look around.
A poor house. Even in this very room, I see more weapons, food, and jewels than I've seen in the whole town.
How can you say that? This is just flotsam and jetsam. Old useless rubbish.
Rubbish, you say? For the weapons in this corner alone, you can make a small fortune. Good steel, ash handles, everything in perfect condition. Rubbish, this is not.
You might find some good things in there, but nothing of high value, believe me.
As I look around, I think those 1,000 sesterces won't be much of a problem for you.
You are mistaken, dear sir. In all of Sirmium, you won't find a poorer house.
I don't believe you, and neither will Epimachus, which is what counts. You have a choice. Either give the scum to me now, or else I will return tomorrow with his guards, and we'll take what we like.
Oh no, anything but that.
All right, I will try. I will have a look. I may find something that will satisfy you. If I were you, I would hurry up.
Oh, yes. Here you are. This is all I have, only these 250 sesterces.
You owe much more. Give me the money.
Very well, here you are. You're making me a beggar, but here you are. Here's your money.
What kind of cool weapons you got around here? I wish I could take some. He's not going to use the weapons. I most certainly am. We're making some kind of progress. More was happening by this point in the first game. I'll give the first game that.
Come closer and abide.
I visited Caspius. Here's your money.
How did you manage to get the money from such an old cheapskate?
Well, it wasn't easy, but my arguments prevailed.
I am very glad. Here's your reward.
Gold added, 500 gold. So you gave me half of what
Come
was over.
closer.
Nice. I'd like to buy something. Do you have anything? Heavy sword. Darts. Gladius. We have enough money for the Gladius, but... Does it do more damage than what we have? I don't know. There's a point to buying these weapons. Usually such things as vendor trash aren't usually useful in this kind of a game. Who is this fella?
Who's that?
Oh, blind guy. We were looking
Tell
for.
me your name.
Who are you, old man?
My name is Petrius. I used to be a servant in the great temple until I lost my sight.
How did it happen?
I broke one basic rule taught to those not of the order who work in the temple. Don't be curious.
What have you done?
Oh, I made a mistake for which I paid dearly, perhaps too dearly. No, I don't want to talk, not now.
Could you tell me something more about the city?
Oh, another unfortunate who's been led by fate to this cursed city. The gods don't exactly like you, do they?
I don't believe in your gods. There's only one god, and his providence led me into this land. How did the illness appear?
Those damned druids must be behind it. They rejected the true faith and refused to avert their faces from their false gods.
You won't tell more?
There's nothing more to tell. The druids thought their curse would bring us to our knees, but they were wrong.
I'd better get going. Got more to tell.
Who's that?
You look worried. Can I help you somehow?
Do you seriously think you can help an old man punished by his thoughtlessness and the wrath of fate? My daughter died. I prepared everything for her dignified funeral. I knew well that I would not be able to observe the tradition and lay her into the tomb.
Why not?
According to the quarantine directives, no one who dies in the confines of the city stricken by epidemic can be buried. Their bodies must be burned. I prepared everything according to the custom.
I am truly sorry for all the suffering. How can I help you?
The night before the funeral, someone broke into the building and robbed all the bodies lying there. Please, find the thief and bring me my daughter's necklace.
I will do my best to get it back for you. Do you have a suspect who could have done it? I guess Epimachus.
Maybe Caldonius. He and his gang can be found over the harbour gate. I realize these are hard times, but that is no excuse for the hideous thing that has been committed.
Stole a necklace. Finally, this is something vaguely heroic for us to do. Just to be safe, we're going to check with Epimachus. Don't trust him.
Come close.
Yeah, he's not what we need. Why do we have these weapons? I have found no use for them yet. I mean, no doubt they will come in handy. Weapons always do, but... had nothing to fight. Have we been in this house? We have been in this house. What about the other house? Nope, that house is dead. That's a treasure chest, though. I think it is. Yep, that's a treasure chest. That's what we've got in here.
Interesting.
Sacred ointment. I am off-put by the presence of antidotes. Antidotes mean there are poison or diseases that can be inflicted upon us within the game. I find those stressful to have. Just how the presence of a jump control means there is a high chance of platforming within the game, and that also makes me nervous. Okay, let's try to find this Caldonius fella. There you go.
Gods have abandoned us.
Petri sent me to collect a necklace that had belonged to his dead daughter. I don't know about any necklace. Get lost. I mean the necklace you stole the night before a funeral. Either you give it to me or I'll report you as a thief. Choose. You have no proof, stranger. Don't mess in our business or you'll regret it dearly. If you don't give me the necklace now, you'll meet justice. For you, it is a trifle. But for her father, it is the only token left of his daughter's. Give it to me. Quid pro quo, stranger. Quid pro quo. Nothing is for free. Perhaps the necklace is a trifle for us, but it obviously has immense value to you. Bring us what is most precious to us, food. If you bring a parcel of food, I'll give you that necklace. The alternative is to fight us for it. Remember that you are alone and we are many. Gotta find food now. That, I think will conclude the video for today. I've been Marius. This has been Sir Paul Dirac, and, we haven't gotten to fight anything yet. Ciao. Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Marius D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!